Good morning, people. How we doing? It's been a while. XRP. Obviously, I've been keeping an eye on it. I've took me short 133 from 150, so that'll do me. Right, just a quick one. We've got a rising wedge there, give or take. Yep. And just like I taught you, let me just go to the weekly. With your rising wedge, there's a rising wedge, dump, banana. Rising wedge, just there, dump, banana. So this is on the 4 hourly, so it's going to take a couple of weeks to play out. It's just something to look for if you're wanting to do a bit of leverage. I'm not playing it at the minute. I'm too busy in the garden, but it could depends on what's going off in the Middle East, but just something to look out for. Just watch out for a banana shape, but as long as we don't go below there, I think it's the 135, give or take. What's that? Yeah, 135 there. So it's just it could be a tradable environment if we get this banana, which might lead to a mini alt season. Don't quote me on this, or you can quote me on this, but as long as we don't lose that, like I say, that 135 level, it may be a banana, squeezy, and then your first mountain, second mountain, third mountain, possible. So over this next 2 weeks, look out for the banana. I think, yeah, usually it's time-wise, it's about the length of that. So, where are we? Yeah, I'd say 2 to 2.5 weeks, give or take, if we get this banana. That's like I say, if we get this banana. But I'm too busy in the garden. I'm going fishing next weekend, so it's just something to look out for while I'm gone. I think CC's camping at the minute, so it may be a tradable environment. Like I say, if we look out for these patterns. Let me just go to the daily. These patterns here. Look out for your squeezes. Da-da, squeezy, pump. Da-da, squeezy, pump. Da-da, King's Crown, dump. Rising wedge there, you see, dump. But like I say, you don't want to be losing that area just there. And like I say, on the banana, if we do make the banana, this is on the 4 hourly current, if we do make that banana, so here you might want to go down to the hourly chart. There's nothing forming just yet, but over the next, I'd say 3 days, there might be a pattern forming. I'll keep you updated. Like I say, there might be a mountain, molehill, squeezy, pump, King's Crown, dump, rising wedge, dump, and then basically a squeezy. I know it's a bit rough, but it's something to look out for over the next, certainly over the next 3 to 5 days, basically up until the end of the month, I think. This week, yeah, look out for this week. Some form of, go back to the daily. Oops, don't want that. So we'll be looking out for these sort of patterns here over the next week. This here, let me just get rid of that because that's fucking messy. So yeah, over the next week, look out for this sort of pattern emerging on the 4 hourly. That's about all really. It's just because obviously nothing, it's a bit boring at the minute. We've just had a dump, but like you say, a rising wedge, banana, and then a bull flag, squeezy. Just go back to that one just there. Rising wedge. Yep. Dump. These are the patterns just here. So this is, if you actually look on this on the 4 hourly, because this is the March 2020 dump, look out for these patterns over the next week. Rising wedge just there. Dump. Bull flag. Squeezy. It's just the possibility of a mini alt season, if you would, during a bear market. So it's, like I say, it's just a bit of an update because I've not been online in a while because nothing's really fucking happening. And I'm in the garden, so yeah, that's about it, guys. So like I say, next week or two, this coming week, watch out for those patterns emerging, and then over the next 2 to 3 weeks, look out for a banana. But as long as we don't lose this area here, certainly the 133, but 135, that would make a higher low, which is a good thing for an alt season. Certainly if you're using leverage, but I'll keep you updated. I'll keep an eye on it. So, like I say, there could be some trading environments here. Squeezy. King's crown, dump, rising wedge. These are the sort of things I look out for after a rising wedge dump. So there you go. That'll about do it. And I'm going in the garden. So have a lovely day and a lovely bank holiday if you're in England.